Google Webmaster Tools is a free service offered by Google that helps you monitor and maintain your site's presence in Google search results. To get to this page, you will need to go to www.google.com/webmasters/tools, or you can simply go to google.com and search for Webmaster Tools. Click on the first result that comes up. To use their Webmaster Tools, you will need a Google account. So if you do not have an account, you will need to make one by clicking on Create an Account. Now, what you are seeing here is a list of websites that I have already added to my Webmaster Tools account. I'm shortly going to teach you how you too can add websites to your Webmaster Tools. But first, I want to show you a little sample of what Google Webmaster Tools can do for you. Keep in mind that, so I don't overwhelm you with information, I'm only going to be showing you what I believe are the most important features of Google Webmaster Tools. Here is a website I created a few days ago. As you can see, there are two variants of it. One is sheringanicontacts.com and the other is www.sheringanicontacts.com. I will be explaining the reason for this in the next video. I am going to click into the variant with the www in front of it. The first page that comes up is the dashboard. Crawl errors shows you any issues that the crawlers may have had when trying to crawl your website. My website currently has no crawl errors. Search Analytics shows you some of your web statistics. Sitemaps show you how many URLs have been submitted to Google and how many have been indexed and any issues Google may have with your website. I am now going to click on Search Traffic and then click on Search Analytics. Along with clicks, I am going to turn on Impressions, CTR and Position. Clicks is how many people have clicked from a Google search. Impressions is the number of times pages from your website have appeared in Google search results. CTR stands for click-through rate. This is a percentage of people that have clicked onto your website from a Google search. Position is the average position of your website in Google when that specific keyword is searched. Now, if I scroll down, you will be able to see some information based on queries, which is the keywords being searched. You will also have the option to change queries to pages, which will show you information about specific pages. If you select countries, then you will get information based on location. And devices, you basically get information on what type of devices are being used to access your website. Let's move on to links to your site. This shows how many links you have pointing towards your website and where they are coming from. Seeing as my site is only a few days old, it only has one link pointing to it. The website that is linking to my website is tutораnswer.com and is linking to my FAQ page. This down here shows what anchor text is being used for the link. Now, please note that at this point in time, Google shows both internal and external in this section. If I wanted to see some more information related to tutораnswers.com, I can simply click on the link, which will show me the total number of links they have pointing towards my website, the amount of pages they are linking to, and which pages exactly they are linking to. We are now going to take a look at the index status of the website by going to Google Index and clicking on Index Status. This shows how many pages Google has indexed and when they were indexed. If you click on Advanced, You can also see how many times Google's crawlers have been blocked from accessing specific content on your website. Now let's take a look at content keywords. This shows what Google thinks your website is about. Even if you have a website about food, Google might see it differently and therefore rank it differently. For example, my website is about Sheringan contacts, but here Google is showing me that the most significant keyword is episode, followed by April. However, in my mind, the most significant keyword is Sheringan and contacts. I will now need to tweak my website to ensure that Google knows which keywords are the most important. If you scroll down to the bottom of this page, you will see that you have the option to see even more keywords. Now, if you click on one of the keywords, you will be able to see some information, including how many times Google has found the word on your website and the exact top pages the word was found on. You can also see a percentage of keyword significance by moving your mouse on top of the blue bar. Let's go take a look at the crawl section. We have previously discussed crawl errors, but you can access the same information by clicking here. Lastly, let's take a look at sitemaps. Here you can submit and test your sitemap. You can also see how many pages were submitted to Google and how many of them were indexed. You can also see when the sitemap was processed and if Google had any issues with the sitemap. If Google did have issues with your sitemap, you can see exactly what the issues are by clicking on the errors link.